Back in the day, I mean, I don't know, everyone's heard the one song, like, where do all the hippies meet? South Street, South Street. I mean, in the 70s, this was pretty much like a meeting place for most, like, hippies and different things like that.
Being someone from South Philadelphia, as children, we came up here because South Street represents the edge, the cutting edge of society, if you will.
South Street's pretty much the real deal. South Street is the city of Philadelphia. It's where the heart is. It's a lot of punk rockers. It's really diverse, and sometimes it can get nuts.
There's not necessarily one type or genre that, you know, controls the street necessarily anymore. There's just so many different people. I think body piercing and tattooing kind of go hand in hand with the street. I always was interested in the you know, body art, body mod. I really liked piercing. I really liked you know, the tattooing. I know it sounds really cliche because everyone always says this, but it really is like a rite of passage. And even from, like, you know, old Native American and African cultures, piercing and tattooing was a rite of passage, a way into manhood. Right now we're at on 4th Street, a place called Zipperhead. It's probably the oldest punk clothing store in Philadelphia. The Dead Milkmen sang a song called Punk Rock Girl, and they mentioned Zipperhead on South Street.
This store originally was Zipperhead on South Street in Philadelphia here. It's a center for this music scene in Philly here, the underground music scene. We don't sell a lot of mass-produced merchandise that you can find at any fake punk rock shop in the mall store.
You know, if you want to get your girl turned on, or, you know, get your man turned on, or get yourself turned on, you can go here to Condom Kingdom. They got funny things for, like, bridal parties, different things like that.
The entranceway, the doorway, is shaped vaguely like a penis, and then across the ceiling you have a group of sperm that are going back along a fallopian tube to a big egg, which is a dome in the back of the store. We carry all sorts of different merchandise for people, from lingerie to massage oils, edible underwear to some naughtier toys.
Best cheesesteaks on South Street. You got to go over here to Jim Steaks. You come here on a Saturday in the afternoon, you got a line going out the door, like almost an entire full block down. I read Maxim magazine. I don't know if anyone else does, but out of all the Philadelphia cheesesteak places, they actually rated Jim's the best.
Well, we've been in business over 60 years. We've been down here on South Street for this will be our 30th year. We're the best. We're number one because we put tender love and care into it.
You need some dance music? Go here to 611 Records.
We're located at 611 South 4th Street, and 611 is a major route. It's Broad Street that goes right through the heart of Philadelphia. We've got 3 record labels, 611 Drum and Bass, and Society Hill Records. We've got about 50,000, 60,000 pieces of vinyl here in the store. When you're DJing, vinyl, I think, is the best medium. You put it to the point where you want to play it, and you play it, you know, you mix it in.
After I get done work at Warrior, which is Caddy Corner, come right here to Tattooed Moms. At every little table in the bar areas upstairs, they got these little toys. So cool, because when you're drunk, everyone wants to play with toys.
The owner, Kathy, she started Sugar Moms in Old City, so she kept the mom, and she has a ton of tattoos. So she came up with the name Tattoo Moms. It's kind of appropriate. The upstairs is a little younger type of crowd. If you look at the walls, we let them do what they want to do as far as like writing on the walls and everything.
I remember coming down here in the early 1980s and seeing groups who later went on to become really famous, such as U2, Duran Duran. They all played on South Street.
My absolute most favorite venue in Philadelphia would be the TLA. You can catch pretty much any underground band here. They sometimes get like more mainstream acts. Really, really cool place to watch any kind of show.
South Street has always changed. It never stays the same. The only thing I can tell you is that whatever is hip and trendy, it'll show up here. That's all I know. It'll be here on South Street.